What's going on, everyone? My name is Cedric. I'm a producer, musician, and a DJ. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the importance of sound selection. This is an extremely important topic, whether it comes to sound selection for your drums, your melodies, your bass, or your leads. Now, once you've finished watching this episode, be sure to head over to my YouTube channel, which is SweetScale TV, where I do VST reviews, tips and tricks for producers, beat cookups, and much more. Let's get started. The first genre of music we're going to tackle is drill. Now, I know we're talking about sound selection, but something you really want to think about when you're making a style of music is the chord progressions as well. When it comes to drill music, you definitely want to stay away from major happy chords. And with that said, you want to consider the right sound for minor dark chords. So I've got this chord progression. The sound selection is decent. I also have this amazing piano from Keyscape. I'm also going to throw on an effect. Let's put on some reverb. You can have a great sounding instrument, but it might not always be the right fit. So my recommendation would be some type of pad or piano, or both. If we go over to, say, piano, let's hear the difference. Now, I would consider this to be the right sound. It's not complete, but it's the right sound. This is what I mean. I'm going to record this real quick. I'm going to throw on some halftime, and let's take a listen to it. I like this effect that halftime has. Now we have our dark melody we were looking for. And this is something that comes with experience. When it comes to sound selection, I just look for a very good preset, because I know once I add my effects, I'm going to enhance how the preset sounds. I also have a choir from Heat Up 3. Now that choir is going to be in the background. It's going to be very faint. Another dark sound I can hear in drill is some bells. So I found some bells from Heat Up 3. I'm going to throw on some Super VHS, and I'm going to throw on some ROM. And I might use some effectrics as well, get a bit of a reverse. Then I found a drill drum loop and drill 808 off of Splice. This is what they sound like. Then I added a drill kick. Now notice I said drill kick, and this is a part of sound selection. If I chose, let's say I chose live drums. Let me do that right now, just to show you how important every aspect of sound selection is. So let's play that again. It just doesn't hit right. So let's undo that. We'll bring everything in. That goes to show you how important every aspect of sound selection is when creating drill. Let's move on to a different genre. I'm going to put this beat into the house category. For this beat, I found a couple different drum loops off of Splice. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. And if you combine the both of them, Now for house music, we're pretty much doing the opposite of drill. We're going for major, happy, feel-good type chords. Let's mute that kick for now. Yeah, let's do that. So imagine me using piano. It's just not the same. You're not getting the same type of vibe. You can have a beautiful sounding instrument, but it's just not the right fit. So we're gonna take Hive, duplicate the MIDI from Hive, bring it over to Heat Up 3. I already chose a sound. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the right fit. I want to show you the importance of effects. Take a listen to Heat Up 3 without the effects on. Sounds good. But we can make it sound better by adding our effects. We got this 808. Everyone loves 808s, but I don't know if 808s belong in house. I know they belong in hip hop, pop, maybe some R&B, and of course drill. You can have an amazing sounding 808, but it just doesn't belong in that style of music. Actually, this isn't bad. It's a nice 808, but it just doesn't belong. I do have Trillion opened up, and I've already pre-recorded the bass. This is one of the basses. I added some pick bass from Trillion. I used to play a lot of bass, and I used to just love that pick sound. So I brought that in. And let's bring everything back in. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in a lead. This is my favorite lead to play, but even though it's my favorite, it might not necessarily fit. It sounds good, but I'm pretty sure I could find a better sound. So we're gonna use two sounds from the Triton VST. I'm gonna play the exact same melody, but use these two leads, and let's see what it sounds like. Once again, I just wanted to show you guys how important sound selection is, whether it's using sound selection for your chords, your bass, drums, or lead. The next genre we're going to cover is R&B, and I've got this really cool progression here. So it sounds good. The drum loop you just heard, it sounds amazing. It sounds good, but it might not necessarily be the right fit for R&B. Also, the pads, they sound very good. We can make this sound way more R&B by using, say, perhaps an electric piano. So I'm gonna mute the pads from Atmosphere, and we're gonna use a different drum loop. Now I'm going to bring in this electric piano. if I can find the key. Yeah. That's perfect for R&B. I feel like there's a big difference. The pad sounded good, the other drum loop sounded very nice as well, but the electric piano and this other drum loop really make this beat sound more like an R&B type beat. Alright, I think I saved the best for last. I created this chord progression, or you can call it a sample. I recorded it using the Korg Triton, and then I brought in other instruments, and this is what it sounds like. And I just want to show you guys, when you choose the right sounds, how you can pretty much do anything to the drums and the beat will still sound good. So let's have some fun with this. We're going to use a couple different loops from Splice, and let's just see what the beat sounds like. So that's a wrap for this episode. I know I threw a lot at you guys. Feel free to watch this episode over and over. And also feel free to check me out on my YouTube channel, which is SweetScale TV, where I cover tips and tricks, VST reviews, all that good stuff. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment below. And if you haven't already subscribed to Splice, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. My name is Cedric from SweetScale TV, and we really want to thank Splice for having me on. Y'all keep making music, and I'll see you in a future episode.